So this is a case of shopping while black, and this time it is Canadian rapper Top5 who is shopping at a store by the name of Hotbox. It's located in Yorkville, which is a very trendy part of Toronto, very upscale, where the rich and famous like to be. And the police were called. Take a look.
Are you the owner or do you just work here?
I'm the owner.
Are you? Do you have any identification on you?
Why do I need to give you my ID?
Because the circumstances of this whole thing are suspicious.
These guys just came in to shop.
Right. But then we've got somebody who was concerned because they were all wearing masks.
No one was wearing a mask in here.
Well, that's what we've got on the report. That's why we're here.
I'm the owner. I'm telling you that they paid and there's no problems.
Okay.
I didn't report anything.
But I don't know you're the owner of this store.
But how would you even know?
By providing identification.
So you're going to know that I'm the owner by providing my ID?
Well, at the very least, if something comes back wrong,
back from
then
what?
we have a contact.
Wrong for
For
what?
a potential robbery.
I'm telling you that no one got robbed here, though.
Okay, but I don't know if you're a bad guy or a good guy or whatever. You say you're the owner, but how do I confirm that?
That's what I'm asking you. How would you even confirm that if I told you my name is Fred right now? Would you know I'm the owner?
Well, we have resources with the police, so I can contact the city and find out who owns the place.
But I don't understand why I'm even getting questioned right now for this.
Okay, whatever. Get robbed.
Now, anybody who knows Top5 knows that he's got a reputation for being, not the best person, a bit of a gangster and gangster life. And, he's collaborated with people like Kanye West and Drake and what have you. So, he has not the best reputation. However, in this case, he was just shopping and he spent over $5,000 with him and his friends. But again, we're talking about Yorkville. Yorkville, to my Toronto brothers and sisters, everybody knows Yorkville is a very, very upscale part of Toronto. And the owner of this hotbox store, his name is Chris Solhe, and he's not black, as you can see. And as you can hear, the police officer said that somebody called and said these people came in with masks on, so it looks like the place is being robbed. Now, going back to the profile of Top5, if somebody like him was walking into a store with his friends in that neighborhood, I can 100% see one of the folks, a Karen, a Brad, or both, calling the police and saying these people came in. Even though they weren't wearing masks, it's probably their face is just black. And they were saying that they were wearing masks. And we know they weren't wearing masks, okay? So, racial profiling at its finest. This owner, as you can see, stood on business and was like, there's no robbery here. But it was almost as though that police officer was trying so hard to, come on, please, show me that, you're the owner, and then in the end, he turns around and says, okay, go ahead and get robbed then. When they said there's no robbery. But he didn't want to believe it. Heaven forbid, if some black people came in here, it must be a robbery. And he's trying to hide behind the fact of, oh, well, we don't know that you're not the robber and you're just on your phone. He knows he's not the robber. And this owner had every right to refuse ID. He knew his rights. And he's right. If I show you my ID, how do you know that I'm still the owner, right? So he stood on business. But he did ultimately speak to the police officers outside. So take a look at how that went.
It's like now you guys are standing in front of my business creating like a scene
It's
almost.
only because you came out to talk to us. We thought you wanted
You were
to
standing
engage.
here talking in front of my
Because
store.
my partners were here.
No, after you guys all left.
But he's also contacting.
See, like everyone's like worried, like you see? But legally I don't have to provide my ID to you.
You don't.
No, you don't.
I know, that's why I didn't do it.
Come in.
Those are all my
I'm here
friends
not to
though.
accuse you of stuff, but to try and protect your business.
And I appreciate that.
Right. And by doing that, I asked for identification so I can verify who's who.
I understand.
Why wouldn't you want to cooperate with me?
Because like you're coming in there like full speed ahead after your friend just simply asked me a question. Is everything fine? I said everything's completely fine.
But potentially, you could be a bad guy. I don't know that. Just
Okay.
because you say, hey, everything's fine, I'm the owner.
But like, no offense, don't you think you would use your common sense to realize that I'm not a bad guy sitting there on my phone?
My job is not common sense. My job is all over the map now.
Still having an ongoing conversation about the fact that he said he's not robbed and the fact that he, knew his rights. They were spending so much time trying to get somebody convicted. 100% that's what they were trying to do. And the one thing that this officer said in the end that I was like, wow, I don't have to have common sense. I'm all over the map. What? Aren't police officers supposed to exercise common sense as well? Or are they just all willy-nilly? Which might explain why black people are treated the way they are treated. Their common sense leaves the building and the anti-black racist steps in, perhaps. So common sense wasn't used when this was called in, and common sense wasn't used when this owner said, I wasn't robbed. There's no robbery going on here. I'm just saying, he said he doesn't have to exercise common sense. In any event, fortunately, Top5 and his friends had already left the store, so there was no issue. It's just the fact that they were in Yorkville and they're black. However, to Yorkville residents and people in Yorkville, you may as well get used to it because hot box customers are black. And a lot of them are rappers or in the music industry or black celebrities because of what, this owner provides, which is a lot of the sporting shoes and things that black people love to wear, and black rappers and what have you. So get used to it. And I really, really hope that this owner doesn't go through this continually, because then ultimately what happens is he's going to end up shutting down. Because if you keep having police outside your place all the time, it is almost a repellent for people not wanting to go there, right? So hopefully, it does get better for him. I do know he's opening up another location in Square One, which is in Mississauga. So it looks like it's going to be a chain, but Yorkville might be a challenge. Anyhow, let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Until next time, I shall see you.